Imagine going halfway across the world to the east to a third world country to intern at one of the most prestigious private non-profit universities to exist. Yeah, that's what I did. This summer, actually. Happy New Year, everybody. Today, I wanted to talk to you a bit about my experiences and adventures at Aga Khan University as a data analytics and research intern. I wanted to talk a bit about my interview, my application, and AKU in general. The big question is the internship actually worth it? Well, it better be. You're traveling halfway across the world and you're paying for it. It should be. I'm sure most people watching this already know what AKU is, but briefly, Aga Khan University delivers world-class teaching, research, and healthcare. It educates students about local and global leadership to solve problems affecting millions of people. The university exists in Pakistan, Kenya, Tanzania, Uganda, Afghanistan, and United Kingdom. My internship at AKU was the second internship I've ever had, and going abroad all the way to Pakistan, even though it's where I was born, I had no idea what to expect. I applied for a biological healthcare position right on the AKU website back in October 2023. The application asked a lot about my background, what I knew about healthcare, my skills, how can I contribute, how can I learn more about this field if I don't already know, stuff like that. And after applying, I completely forgot my application. 5 months later, however, they emailed me. I was rejected from the position I applied for. However, they decided to circle my resume all around AKU. Eventually, a mentor was impressed by me, and I got an interview for the data analytics and research position. This interview, they barely asked me any job-related questions. I really loved how they tried to actually get to know me, why I applied for this internship, and why I even want to work in a third world country. This was a very easy interview. So if you have one coming up, don't stress. Just in the interview, you'll see how easy it actually is. 2 weeks after the interview, I got an email. I actually got the position for 4 months in Pakistan. I was so excited, super excited. I didn't know it was going to happen. My parents, however, weren't exactly on board about me going alone to Pakistan in midsummer in 40 degrees Celsius. But I still really wanted to go, so I bargained a little bit. It took a lot of convincing, but at the end, I ended up changing my internship for 2 months in person in Pakistan and then 2 months hybrid back in Canada. Looking back now, I wish I didn't actually listen to my parents and stayed the whole 4 months. Since AKU was a blast, I loved it. I remember trying to extend my flights till my last day there. Flights, however, cost an arm and a leg and a kidney, so I didn't actually end up doing it. Because, I'm a university student. Anyways, after paying for my flights, for my program fees with some financial assistance from AKU, obviously, I was waiting for my NICOP, which is the overseas card the Pakistani citizens need. I guess if you're not a citizen in the country, you have to apply for a business visa, which AKU also helps you do. And after all that, you're ready to go. My first few days in Pakistan, they were filled with orientations. They were filled with lunches and AKU tours. You think AKU, with all of its prestige and its high standard, has employees that are very professional, very formal. They talk only business. They do have all of these things. They are professional. They do talk business. They are formal, but they're also very chill. They're also very laid back. This was a very welcoming and friendly environment. I didn't feel like I was far from home, to be honest. Anyways, getting back to topic. During my first week in Pakistan, in Karachi, I figured out that the 40 degrees Celsius weather isn't for me. The clothes I wear in Canada, those tight jeans and those tight shirts, they're not for me. I needed electrolytes. I needed some breathable clothes. So that same day, I went out with my uncle and got some breathable clothes. Thank God for my uncle. But anyways, at work, I was assigned a few projects that I needed to get done for this internship. But in all honesty, I was just thinking to myself, I came halfway across the world, paid flights, paid the program fees. I can't just do a few projects and leave. I needed to do as much as possible. So I decided to ask my mentor for more and more projects. And my plate was really full. It had no space left. And the crazy amount of work that I did kept me busy throughout the entire day, throughout the entire internship. But it also looks really cool on my resume. So I guess it works out. The biggest project I've done though, in my time at AKU was the scoping review on AI in early childhood education. I also developed some tools for data analysis. I facilitated some workshops on AI and prompt engineering, which a lot of people liked. I was actually called an AI specialist, which was a really nice title I loved having. I also developed a prototype for mobile applications. I made educational content. I completed goal after goal after goal. By the end of my internship, I had done so much that my mentor was surprised, and my internship actually got extended by a few months, the hybrid portion of it. This internship, one of the things I really liked about kind of the work culture, or at least the treatment I got from my mentor, is that it was both a follow what my mentor tells me and kind of find my own work type of internship. It encouraged me to not only complete tasks that were assigned, but also find ways to make things better or come up with my own problems, come up with my own solutions to problems. Like this one time, for example, I decided to use Python to make the data workflow more efficient. Doing this work for a university hospital in a third world country for me wasn't just work. It also showed me that I shouldn't just focus on getting a job or making as much money as possible. It showed me that I should also use my knowledge, my work, my skills, and just my intellect to make to make a difference in this world, to make a difference in the lives of disadvantaged people, to make a difference in underdeveloped countries. That sounds a bit cliche, I know, hearing myself again, but it's my real opinion. Back to my internship. On one hand, I was doing all this insane work, which was sometimes really stressful, especially since I was working on multiple projects. But at the same time, I was having the time of my life in AKU and in Karachi. Yeah, I know. That's not what you expect me to say. But it's true. Karachi as an overseas Pakistani seems a little unsafe by myself. Yes, I'll be honest, but it's not actually that bad once you're there. AKU as a campus is pretty safe. What I guess really helped me is having family there. That made things really easy. I suggest that if you have family in one of the countries where AKU operates, do choose that because because it'll just be easier getting out. Or if you want to go away from family, I know a lot of people who do. I don't think it's as unsafe as it sometimes may seem. It's a very safe institution. They'll also take you out in the city on tours. This one time we went to a really nice science museum. One of the best things for me in Karachi was checking out all the amazing sites, all the, I guess, monuments, eating all the crazy ton of food. That was a vibe, bro. Although it's really hot since it's midsummer, or if you choose to go if you choose to do the fall version of the internship, I guess it'll be cooler for you. If it's midsummer, please drink enough electrolytes, wear loose white clothing. That's very important. AKU in itself is its own city inside of Karachi. It's very distinguishable from the rest of the city. It has a sports center, it has a baking service, and it has on-campus transport to get from building to building. Food was also very easy, with there being a personal chef in the male hostel. The economy meal was only for students and staff. That was at 1/5 of the regular price. It was crazy cheap. I was living on $1 a day after the conversion rate. It's crazy. AKU in itself, I already said it's a very safe campus. It has very nice plant life and very nice aquatic life. And talking to some of the locals there, I realized that AKU isn't just a campus or hospital. It's quite literally a tourist spot as well. People come there just to hang out with their friends because it's just such a nicely designed university. Living in the male hostel, I'll be honest, in the beginning was tough to say the least. I had no idea how to talk to people. Initially, it was very isolating. I was very sad. I remained in my comfort zone. But then I realized half the reason this internship exists is for traveling globally and to actually develop a global mindset, to get to know people in a different environment. So I went all out. I talked to whoever I can. I made some great friendships, which I still have. This one time outside the male hostel, there was a random mango party where all the students gathered to chill out. I knew nobody there, so that's where I made friends. I was like, yo, what's up? I just came from Canada. A few last words before I end off. I'll be quite honest, as a global intern, I was really hesitant about going to Pakistan. Even when I was in Pakistan, I was really hesitant. But as each week went on, I got more and more confident. I knew I made the right choice. One of my biggest regrets is that I didn't stay the whole 4 months. I could blame it on my parents all I want, that they're the reason I didn't stay. But I myself was also kind of scared of going to that third world country in that weather. For 4 months, which is why I didn't, but now I wish I did. One big piece of advice I wish I had gotten is that I'd like to give to you is, as soon as you get to Pakistan, as soon as you get to AKU, make friends. Not having friends on campus can be very isolating. Your coworkers probably don't live on campus anyways. Make as many friends, attend as many workshops, as many seminars, as many movie days, as many educational sessions as you can. Really expand your reach and really grow your network. I say prioritize on this whole part when you're not working, which is something I wish I had done. I did it later on, but initially it would have been easier to just make friends and I wouldn't have been as lonely. I hope this video helped you with lowering your hesitation about Aga Khan University Global Internship, International Internship Program, if that's something you're looking towards. I can't recommend it enough regardless of the cost. I'd definitely go again if I could. If you have any more questions about this internship, please do leave them in the comment section below. If you'd like to see a day in my life at AKU, click this video or this video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you whenever I post next. Bye-bye.